Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Robin, the Disney Noob, and today we are back at DCA for day 2, and we're gonna try all the non-sip and savor items here at DCA. We've got a lineup of must-try dishes, starting with the smoked Hawaiian pizza and rigatoni Alfredo for my son. Then we're heading over to Paradise Garden Grill for the whole fish and huarache, and my wife's got her eye on the fun and fruity beer flight at the beer garden. But first, I have to grab that strawberry horchata from yesterday. It was straight bombies. Let's go. Yeah, we just got through security. And we're gonna start the morning off with the strawberry horchata. I know it's not on Sip and Savor, but it was just so good from yesterday. Yesterday's video was the non-Sip and Savor items for Food and Wine, so please check that out. And that was really memorable, so I told my wife, we gotta start the day off with that, and then we'll do the rest. Oh, is it? Oh. Oh, Clarabelle's here today.
Ah, excellent taste. Next, the chef who specializes in the smooth roll and simmer. It's Chef Alfredo.
$39.15 window 4. I know I'm gonna forget. $39.15 window 4. $39.15 window 4. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. All right, guys, we just picked up our breakfast, the strawberry horchata, and we're gonna head over and eat some more. All right, guys, we're gonna head over to Paradise Garden Grill and Paradise Beer Garden area. It's like the whole area. Well, yeah, Paradise Garden Grill area. We're gonna pick up some foods that are non-sip and savor and see if they're good. All right, guys, we just arrived at Boardwalk Pizza. We're gonna pick up the new Hawaiian, grilled Hawaiian pizza, and some pasta and the huarache. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, okay. I will have to leave this somewhere else. Look at this plethora of food for lunch. We are gonna be grubbing. I am so excited for this lunch. We got a lot of food here. We're gonna start with the fried fish. It just looks so good. I gotta eat it while it's hot. So the fish is covered in this tomatoes. It's got some pickled onions, cilantro on top. It's got this orange, I wanna say like a chipotle mayo. Yeah, like a chipotle mayo glaze over it. Just completely covers the entire fish. Healthy serving of tortilla chips. You get 4 maize tortillas, little baby tortillas. A little bit of coleslaw, not your Hawaiian one with pineapples, but just a regular carrot and cabbage coleslaw. And of course, you're gonna get these, this is very common when you guys order Mexican food. They give you these kind of brined jalapeno and carrots, zanahorias, and of course, rice and beans. It's your Latin staple. Let's eat the fish first. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, wow. I don't even know how I'm gonna, oh my gosh. I'm building a taco. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm basically building it. It's still steaming, I love it. Got a big chunk of fish, some pickled onions. I'm not gonna put the coleslaw in there. I'm just gonna put some beans and rice. I normally don't put rice, but I'll put beans and rice for this one. And of course, a little hint of lime. Cheers. Nope. A piece of the fish bone. Make sure you don't choke on that. Well, the fish is a little bit spiny. It's very tender, very soft. It almost seems like it's undercooked, which is perfect. I prefer my seafood a little bit undercooked. I mean, fully cooked, obviously, but fully cooked, but undercooked as in like it's soft. It's not dry. It's really easy to mess up seafood, right? They're very delicate and sensitive like me. My wife's laughing, yeah. Inside, maybe crying inside. I think my mom's gonna love it. My mother-in-law loves it. I think my son's gonna love it. If you like deep fried fish, this is it, man. The tail's very crispy, a little bit charred. The outside, it's fine. Oh my God, that tail was delicious. A+. This is for 30 bucks. Get a whole fish. And this is definitely shareable. There's no way you can eat the whole thing. There's no way. Definitely for 2 people, maybe 3 if you're a small eater. If you're a big dude like me, maybe just 2. All right, I'm gonna have my wife try this before it gets cold. All right, next up is the huarache. It looks amazing. Actually, it's like fully loaded. I'm surprised it's actually being held up. It's pretty impressive. Hot dog or hamburger? Hot dog or hamburger? Hot dog. Let's take a bite. It's pretty good. I don't think I would know that it's plant-based. It just kind of tastes like a bland, unseasoned meat. But the texture is good. Definitely messy, very messy. All right, I'm a parent, so we got wet wipes. If you're a parent, you got a diaper bag, you're ready to eat. Yeah, you got wipes. Ready to get messy. All right. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think the meat has a little bit, it leaves a little bit to be desired. It's not very flavorful, but the texture is good. And it actually looks like kogi. It actually looks like carne asada. Definitely looks like meat. The texture they got right too. I wonder what plant they use. A lot of times they use mushroom, but it doesn't taste like a mushroom. I'm not really sure what plant they use for this meat. I'm gonna have one more bite before I eat everything, and my wife yells at me. Definitely plant-based. I like all the vegetables in it. It has a lot of, like, I want to say it's like a cactus or something? Nopales. I was gonna say it is nopales. I was right. Yeah, those little green parts in there, the little vegetables, they're nopales. Definitely tastes like nopales. Nopales has kind of a, not a strong taste, like kind of a milder taste. A little bit of texture. Kind of reminds me of like an asparagus, but definitely like a cactus. Kind of reminds me of a cactus asparagus. I would give this item a B-. I think the flavors are lacking. I definitely am not falling in love with some of the newer meats. I think the last vegetarian meat that I really enjoyed was at Ronto Roasters. The breakfast item there really tastes like a Korean dumpling with meat. Like it tastes like real meat. So that one was the closest. Everything else you can really tell that it's not real meat. So it's definitely fake meat. So B-. Next up is gonna be the smoked Hawaiian pizza. It's not your regular Hawaiian pizza, it's your smoked Hawaiian. So I heard that they smoked the pineapple. I'm assuming this is the same pineapple they put in Flo's Diner, the new pineapple burger. It's called a Tokyo Mater burger. That one really surprised me because the pineapple was grilled. And when you bit into it, like all the juices, not just from a regular pineapple, but the juice from the grilled pineapple, when you grill a vegetable, you really enhance it. That's why a lot of folks, they put it on the char, they char it or they grill it. It really brings out more flavors. Believe it or not, the heat brings it more out. So I definitely think that the char or the glaze or the smoke on the pineapple is gonna bring this pizza more alive. It's gonna make it more delicious. So it doesn't have a whole lot of pineapples. I was expecting a little bit more on there. Well, I lost one pineapple there, but and it looks like the ham or the Canadian ham, it looks closer to bacon. You know, sometimes it's like more closer to ham. So I like that it's more closer to bacon. All right. Yeah, but it says on the descriptions that it's glazed ham. Well, let's give it a shot. Very good. Very moist. Lots of marinara. Very wet. Lots of tomato sauce. You can definitely taste the pineapples, the sweetness, the acid. The bacon is good too. There's enough meat on here. It's not like lacking meat where it's like, oh, it's all veggies or cheese. Wow. It's basically a really good Hawaiian pizza. Like, imagine your regular Hawaiian pizza you order from like Pizza Hut or Domino's, but this is gonna be elevated. Better ingredients. You're gonna have the smoked pineapple. I think the meat, the ham, the glazed ham is more closer to bacon, I would say. Thicker. It's got a little bit of smokiness on there. This is a great, great pizza. I'm gonna give this one an A. Big bite. Good job. All right, so my wife wants the Foodie Tootie flight. So she wants it to match with her fish. So let's go grab some beers for her.
Hakuna Matata. Okay, everyone sing along as loud as you can. Hakuna Matata. Such a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no Alice in days. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
All right, guys, we just got seated. My wife is really enjoying her Foodie Tootie, sorry, not Foodie Tootie, Fun and Fruity flight. So they actually come in order. There's like a little paper tray that they give you, and it's numbered 1 through 4. And they give you a little card. It actually has everything from 1 through 4. So we're gonna go in order. My wife says she likes all of them. So we'll see. We'll see if this ex-bartender approves. Yeah, number 1 is the Offshoot Relax Hazy IPA from Placentia, California. Shout out to my homies out there. ABV is 6.8%, made by Offshoot Beer Company. And this is the Hazy IPA from Placentia, California, North OC. Let's go. All right, so obviously my wife didn't do a whole lot of damage. We'll try the Hazy IPA. Wow, that is definitely an IPA. Very hoppy, very bitter. This one I can feel like it has medium alcohol content. It's not like your super strong IPAs. It's a medium. It's kind of on the lighter side of an IPA. I used to love IPAs when I was younger. I don't drink them too much anymore. Next one is gonna be the Four Sons Cocoa Notorious Coconut Amber Ale. It's by Four Sons Brewing. Amber Ale, Huntington Beach, California, 5.2% ABV. Too much talking, less drinking. Let's go. More, less talking, more drinking. Ooh, I like this one. It's a very hint, like it has like a very light but noticeable hint of coconut, which is perfect. It has a coconut flavor. It's definitely an amber ale. Definitely has that red color tint. It tastes like, it kind of reminds me of the red ale from BJ's, but with the coconut hint. Like a little back, like the back half, you can taste it in the aftertaste, a little bit of coconut. Number 3 is gonna be the Two Towns Cider House made Marion Blackberry Hard Cider. It's made by Two Towns Cider House. It's a cider in Corvallis, Oregon. ABV 6%. This one's got a little red hue to it. Definitely looks like a cider. I'm not a big fan of ciders, so let's see. Ooh. Kind of reminds me of like a Truly. You know, like one of those watered down, I guess watered down wine coolers. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a Truly. It's like a light, like an ultra light beer. Definitely is not heavy at all. Almost tastes more like water than anything, like sparkling water. So if you want something really light and refreshing, that one from Oregon, the Two Towns Cider House with Marion Blackberry, I like that. Last but not least is the Ogo Pogo Brewing La Llorona, so I can't speak Spanish, La Llorona Mexican Lager. It means the crier. Made in San Gabriel Valley. Yeah, this is definitely just a straight up lager. It's very light, refreshing. This is something that my wife would enjoy the most. This is just like your classic lager that's very light, but better than Bud Light or any of the domestics. Like a premium light lager. I think overall this flight is kind of interesting, and it starts off really strong with the IPA, and it kind of mellows out as it goes. I would probably like reverse the order. And I try to go from like lighter to strong, but well, that's the order they wanted us to go into, and that's what we tried. All right, some closing thoughts as we finish up our day today at DCA. I think I was most impressed with the whole fish fry. It's a pretty big dish. It's a pretty big meal. It has a big piece of fish. It comes with chips, beans and rice. I had a lot of people come up to me and ask me how it tasted. I think it's a tilapia. So the fish is not like the most premium fish, but it's really good. It was cooked perfectly. It wasn't dry. It was actually crispy on the outsides. Great, great value. Definitely a surprise today. The huarache is probably the one I would say is kind of a pass. It's kind of low light for today is the huarache. I felt like the meat was a little off again. You know, it's a plant-based meat, and the texture was actually good, but the flavors were off. It didn't really taste like meat at all. But the texture was good. So it's like the opposite of most of my experiences when it comes to vegetarian or impossible meats. And then also, you know, my wife did the fun and fruity beer flight. She loved it. She loved it. So yeah, I don't really drink, but if you're a drinker, they have some really cool drinks. I think my wife said the beer flight at Uncorked, California. No, it's Uncorked? No. It's like Tap House, California. Or is it California Brewery? Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, my wife said she really liked the fun and fruity flight. She didn't really like the IPA that much, but she loved the coconut amber ale. She also liked the Marion Blackberry Hard Cider and the La Llorona Mexican Lager. Actually, she didn't really like the hard cider that much. I think she prefers the amber ale, the coconut amber ale, and the La Llorona Mexican Lager. You know, my wife's into more like refreshing, light beers, like lagers. So that's perfect for you if you like that. So yeah, man, if you guys made it this far, please give me a like and subscribe. I will see you at the next review. We're actually planning to be back again and give you guys another sip and savor pass review, because we have discovered that there's a lot more sip and savor passes in Paradise Garden. So I was expecting it just to be just the booths, the 8 festival booths, just like Lunar New Year. But there's quite a bit. There's a pretty extensive menu outside of the 8 booths. So we're gonna have to come back and review more of the Sip and Savor in a part 2 video for you guys. Thanks for watching my honest reviews, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Ain't no passing phase.